Serving is what I do best. Hello everyone, my name is Sebastian Michaelis. I am London's best butler, and I will be Japan's next drag superstar.
Sebastian glances around, realizing he's the first queen in the workroom.
Am I the first one? Well, that's not shocking, because I always come first, unlike some of these queens who will probably be struggling to finish the first challenge.
Sebastian sits on one of the chairs, elegantly crossing his legs as he hums, sipping from his imaginary teacup. His poised moment is interrupted when he hears someone approaching.
You don't need to be a sorcerer to know I'm the baddest in this room. I'm not shocked that I was cast. I mean, after Itadori's flop run last season, they needed a jujitsu queen to take the crown, and that's me.
Sebastian approaches, greeting her with a polite hug and compliment her saying she's beautiful, which Mei Mei replied, I know, and shade Sebastian and said he's also look good for someone who look normal.
Bitch. Coming at me the moment you enter? Oh, she's bold. How adorable.
Sebastian goes back to his seat while Mei Mei struts around the workroom, her eyes gleaming mischievously as she takes in the space. She sits down, watching as another queen enters.
I've calculated my probability of winning, and it's 100%. People call me the future of drag because of my aesthetic, and I agree, because I am the future of drag.
Sebastian welcomed him with a hug. Meanwhile Mei Mei eyed Genos up and down, looking at his outfit thinking, and when Genos approached her, she returned with a smile.
100%? With that look? More like minus 100%. Sweetie, the workroom isn't a tech convention.
Sebastian then talked to Genos and compliment his outfit saying he looked great and it's very different and unique, which Genos replied with thank you and said that the workroom feel empty. Mei Mei chimed in with not for long as the other queen enter.
Hi, my drag? Well, I like aliens.
Sebastian and Genos greet her, and Mei Mei quickly notices the aesthetic similarity between Ray and Genos and pointed this out, and Ray looked at Mei Mei deadpanned and replied with, I don't care, which makes Genos agree and nod. This whole situation was noticed by Sebastian and smirks.
Mei Mei's face when her shade didn't land? Priceless. But Miss Ayanami is giving us pure nonchalance. Speak up, baby. Give us a little something.
Ray and Genos quickly talked to each other about some things. Mei Mei fixed the hair that was covering one of her eyes, and Sebastian was looking at the entrance with anticipation. Suddenly, a queen with a strikingly different aesthetic enters.
I've led gangs, I've ruled Tokyo, now I'm about to run this competition. Your favorite delinquent is here. My drag is rebellion meets high fashion, elegance, and extravagance. Basically, I'm serving street king meets runway queen.
The other queens welcome him, but Ray bluntly comment on his look by saying Mikey looks comfortable, which Mikey takes as a compliment. Genos questioned him by if he really led a gang before, and Mikey confirmed it by saying yes.
He looks out of place in drag, should stay as a gang leader, to be honest.
Sebastian then asked how long Mikey has been doing drag because he led a gang before, and Mikey replied he's a baby drag. Mei Mei hearing this, said that, we know and we see, and this shady remarks make Sebastian roll his eyes.
I knew these queens would be shady about my look, they just don't understand my perspective.
Sebastian was about to say something but was immediately cut off by a queen entering the workroom.
Get ready to hop out of my way, bitches. Number 5 hero Mirko is here, but I will make sure I am the number 1 in this competition.
The queens greeted her as soon as she walked to the workroom. Amused, Mikey asked what kind of animal is Mirko. Ray then said she's a rabbit, which Mirko goes damn right. And tell them that she learned how to reciprocate her quirk into her drag aesthetic.
Furry.
I will turn this queen into rabbit soup.
Genos then asked if Mirko only eat carrots, and Mirko sharply glared at him, which makes Genos apologize to her and everyone laugh, but they immediately shut up when a young queen appear.
Did someone order a host with the most? Your favorite host is here, and that host will be Japan's next drag superstar, and maybe the next host of Cartoon Drag Race Japan.
This queen is so young.
The queens gag at how youthful Tamaki looks, and Tamaki anticipated this, so he said they shouldn't underestimate him just because he's young, and said that he will slay a bitch if he needs it to. Mirko then joked by saying respect your elder or she will be slapping him in the butt.
I like Tamaki. It's like having a younger brother I didn't ask for but I actually need.
The queens, except for Ray and Mei Mei, tease Tamaki, and Tamaki gives them the reaction they want, but the teasing dies down as another queen enters.
Meow. Your favorite human-cat hybrid has arrived. Expect body and fierce performances.
The queens, especially Mirko, excitedly welcome her into the workroom. They asked her if the cat accent to her outfit is just for her entrance or if it's her aesthetic like Mirko's, and she said that it was indeed one of her aesthetics.
First a rabbit, now a cat. Mama, this ain't Cartoon Drag Race Japan, this is a damn animal zoo.
Mirko immediately bonds with Yaori Chui over their animal-inspired aesthetics. Mei Mei then came to them and asked Mirko if she's not scared. After all, rabbit is normally a prey, meanwhile cats are predator, but they immediately shoo her away.
Maymay was trying to pit me against my girl, but all I see was a pathetic bitch.
I wasn't surprised they clicked. They're both ugly.
Maymay then walked away and sat at one of the chairs when a well-known person entered the workroom.
Darling, I don't just win medals. I take crowns too. After years of collecting medals, trophies, and fans' hearts, the only thing left is the title of Japan's next drag superstar.
I was gagged. Honey, everyone in the world knows Russia's best ice skater.
The Ice Prince does drag? I mean, okay, work, I guess.
Some queens immediately approach Victor and welcome him, while others are still shocked. Sebastian then playfully said that Victor is an athlete and asked why is he doing this. Victor laughed at the question and answered that he wouldn't be here if he don't drag.
If he really is popular, does he even need the title of Japan Next Drag Superstar?
Maymay then asked Victor if he can do his popularity justice by doing a great job in this competition, or is he going to be the Barbie of the season, and this question annoyed Victor. He was about to fight Maymay when a queen graced the workroom.
A queen doesn't ask for the crown, they take it. I have led nations into battle, and now I lead this competition. My drag is about strength, nobility, and elegance.
The queen was intimidated by Saber and very much startled about her outfit since it was very regal, very elegant, and very knight. Why so? The queen's question if her look means something, which Saber said that she is indeed a knight.
Girl, this cast is something. You have a weird girl, 2 furries, 1 is a knight, 1 was a gang leader, a literal child, a fucking cyborg, Victor, and a shady bitch.
Mikey curiously asked Saber if she ever lost a battle as a knight because as a gang leader it was hard for people to defeat him, and Saber shyly responded with yes and said that it was in nature to lose a battle but she's ready to win this one.
So she lost before? That makes it so much easier to her take out in this competition.
Maymay looked at Saber while smirking, but the smirk were washed out when a queen entered the room.
I'm not here for revenge. I'm here for the crown. I am the first Hunter x Hunter queen in this competition, and I will make sure I am the first Hunter x Hunter queen who will win the crown in this competition.
Instead of being welcomed, most of the queen's side-eye Kurapika aesthetic and the tension in the room made Maymay snicker, so she made a comment towards Kurapika and said that there's a lot of anger in one outfit. Kurapika took the shade really and said it's his passion.
It's not that his outfit were ugly or anything, it's just too much.
He's so red. It's scary.
Are you sure he's here to do drag? Or to haunt us?
The mood in the workroom immediately shifts when the new queen entered the room with her radiating bright personality.
They call me the Love Hashira. But honey, I'm here to slay, not play. I'm Mitsuri Kanroji, and yes, I'm sickeningly sweet. But don't let that fool you. I didn't survive the Demon Slayer core by being weak. I'm strong, passionate, and determined, and I will fight my way to the top.
The queens show interest in Mitsuri. Sebastian and Tamaki appreciated her refined and delicate aesthetic. Genos then said her aesthetic is very whimsical and asked if that's her signature drag, to which Mitsuri excitedly answered, yes.
Mitsuri is giving us bubblegum pop princess. Too much sugar, not enough spice. We'll see if that pink fantasy can survive in this competition.
This girl is too nice. She better be careful, or these queens will eat her alive.
Ray, out of nowhere, said to Mitsuri that she looks like a candy, which made Mitsuri smile and said that she likes candy. This conversation shocked the most of the queens.
Miss Ayanami just handed her a compliment. Gagged.
The queens continue chatting, laughing, and side-eyeing as they size each other up. When suddenly,
Hello, hello, hello.
The workroom erupts in screams as the host, Sailor Moon, finally makes her grand entrance. She welcomes the queens and tells them to be ready because this season of Cartoon Drag Race Japan will push their limits. Sailor Moon stands before the excited yet nervous queens, beaming. She claimed that there will be no mini challenge and the queens should be getting straight to the real competition.
No mini challenge? Good. We're diving straight into the deep end, and some of these girls are about to drown.
Mama Moon then introduced their first main challenge as a design challenge, and let the queens create a stunning couture look using materials inspired by the ocean.
Sewing, designing, I could already taste the wind in my mouth.
The queens then rush to the material station, grabbing whatever they can. In the middle of sewing, Tamaki slightly giggled as said that designing with these materials will be fun. Mirko snored as she said this is not fun but a survival, especially for those people who don't know how to sew and being in the same station with them. The statement made Sebastian asked, is there a queen who don't know how to sew? Maymay suddenly laughed when she saw reaction from 3 queens.
Oh, this is rich. Victor, Saber, and Ray, lost at sea. And I love to watch the struggle.
Maymay then pointed this out and asked them in a mocking way if they're going to be relying on hot glue.
Hot glue is a strategy.
A knight does not fear a challenge. I shall conquer this fabric.
Unlike the 2 queens who are bothered by their lack of sewing knowledge, Genos asked if Ray wants some help, which was refused, and Ray silently holds up a stapler.
Stapling fabric together is an interesting strategy.
Meanwhile, Kurapika is aggressively sewing, his entire outfit coming together at a rapid pace. Mikey, being in the same station, asked why Kurapika was so intense, which replied that the chain of fate demands perfection without looking. Mitsuri, sitting next to Victor, pats his shoulder while comforting him and tells him that he doesn't need to be the best at everything. Mei Mei, hearing this, clocked her tongue.
Girl, Miss Candy is too nice. Let the bitch drown on his own.
Welcome to the main stage of Cartoon Drag Race Japan, and tonight, we challenged our queens to create high fashion looks using only materials found on sea. Now, let me introduce my beautiful panel. Up first, someone with a golden touch for spotting talent, Giorno Giovanna. Next, she knows a thing or two about being a winner because she's our reigning champion from Season 1, our new resident judge, Violet Evergarden. And, of course, joining us as a rotating judge, the one and only Jessie. And finally, this week's guest judge, from Lil Seraphim, the stunning Sakura. Alright queens, it's time to show us if you've got deep sea elegance or if you're just washed up. Racers, start your engines and may the best drag queen win.
The queens strut the runway in their sea-inspired couture. Some shine with innovation, while others struggle under the weight of their creations.
Now, I have made my decisions. If I call your name, please step forward. Mitsuri, Mei, Tamaki, Kurapika, Rei, and Manjiro step up. You 6 are safe. You may leave the stage.
The safe queens sigh in relief, exchanging quick glances before heading backstage. Meanwhile, the remaining queens brace themselves for critiques. The judges praised Sebastian's craftsmanship, saying that the design he created was impeccable. Violet praised him about the way he presented himself on the runway. It felt like that he truly embodied the ocean's depth and mystery. Saber was critiqued for being out of her element. Giorno said that the design was wearing her instead of enhancing her form and that it wasn't polished. Violet gave advice that if you're using hot glue, then you should have confidence in your creativity. Mirko was praised by Jessie by saying that her bunny, with this design, was a work. Giorno said that she sure looks like a queen who belongs in this competition. Sakura said despite not being a designer, she liked the boldness of the outfit Mirko create. Yoruichi, on the other hand, was criticized for being too simple and predictable. Jessie said that she's better than a bodysuit and told her to stop relying on body and design challenges. Giorno said that it didn't hit the point and that it lacks creativity. Violet tells Victor that the design he's going for was beautiful, but the finished product was weak and rushed. Sakura added that she liked Victor's outfit and that the fashion was there, it just missed some details to make it look better. Gino's was unexpectedly praised by the uniqueness he brought to the main stage. Violet likes that his design was clean and intentional. Giorno liked the mix of high fashion and sci-fi Gino's was giving. Sailor Moon then asked the remaining queens to go untucked while they'll be making some decisions. The 6 remaining queens entered the lounge, flopping onto the couches and tension was raised. Some queens grabbed drinks, while others fixed their makeup. Mitsuri breaks the silence, complimenting Mirko and Genos. Tamaki joins her and says if Sebastian doesn't win, he will riot Sailor Moon.
Let's be honest, Sebastian was the main course tonight, and the rest of us were just the side dishes.
This dramatic actions make Sebastian laugh. As they celebrate, Genos seems deep in thought while looking at Rei. Rei notices this and asks him what is going on and Genos said he was amazed by her being safe despite using a stapler. This revelation makes the room quiet.
She what? I am safe with this look I saw with my heart, and she was safe with the look she stapled.
She stapled her outfit together and still made it through? Oh, this is insane.
Then Mei Mei breaks the silence by saying that they already know who will be the bottom 2 and the other follows her eyes, which led to Victor and Saber, both of whom are sitting in a corner, silently mouthing lyrics to themselves. Meanwhile, on the other side of the room, Mirko approaches Yoruichi, who is sitting alone, arms crossed staring at the floor. Mirko asked her if she's good, which made Yoruichi look at her and said that she should push herself more.
I didn't expect Yoruichi to be at the bottom, but I'm not worried. I know she can lip-sync circles around anyone.
Suddenly, a voice was heard over the room. Mama Moon was requesting everyone to return to the main stage.
Welcome back, queens. Now, I have made my decisions. Genos, Mirko, you both did incredible tonight. You art safe. Sebastian, tonight, you truly ruled the deep. You enchanted us, and your craftsmanship was flawless. Congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge. Victor, while your look struggled, your performance saved you tonight. You art safe, which means you're a chi. Saber, I'm sorry, but you are both up for elimination. 2 warriors stand before me. but only one will live to fight another day. Ladies, this is your last chance to impress me and save yourself from elimination. The time has come for you to lip sync for your life. Good luck and don't fuck it up.
I've never backed down from a fight. I refuse to let this be the end of my journey.
If they think I'm going down easily, they've got another thing coming.
As the Japanese version of La Seraphim's Crazy begins, both Yoruichi and Saber step into position, their faces set with determination. Saber delivers a precise and powerful performance, emphasizing strength and grace in her movements. She stays true to her knightly presence, incorporating strong, commanding gestures that match the song's bold, rebellious energy. Her lip sync is on point, with each lyric delivered clearly and passionately. She moves with intention, never breaking her regal composure. But then Yoruichi explodes onto the stage. Her cat-like agility becomes her greatest weapon. She hits every beat with precision, her body moving like liquid, sharp, yet effortless. With each verse, she delivers seductive, high-energy choreography, mixing in acrobatic stunts that make the audience gasp.
Saber is precise, powerful, but Yoruichi, she's a force of nature. This is going to be close.
As the song ends, both queens stand before Sailor Moon, catching their breath. The room is silent as the judges take a moment to process what just happened.
I have made my decisions. Yoruichi, that was absolutely electrifying. You turned it out tonight. Shantae, you stay.
The queens clap as Yoruichi nods, bowing slightly before stepping back to join the other contestants.
Saber, you fought valiantly tonight. You gave us a stunning performance, and your spirit is undeniable. However, a knight should never be sent home without a fair fight. Saber, Shantae, you also stay.
The room erupts in cheers and shocked reactions. Saber's eyes widen for a brief moment before she exhales in relief, offering a humble nod.
A double save? They're already pulling that card. This competition just got more exciting.
Saber and Yoruichi both staying? Oh, this season is spicy. I love it.
The queens rush over to hug both Yoruichi and Saber as they celebrate the double save.
Ladies, this is just the beginning. If this first episode has shown us anything, it's that this season is going to be legendary.
If this was just the first episode, I don't even want to think about what's coming next.
This competition is already intense. No one is safe.
This season is already proving to be magical, and we're only getting started. Now get some rest, because next week, the competition only gets tougher. And remember, in the name of the moon,
we'll slay them all.